coaches, consultants, agency owners, those of you that are providing an offer or a service for a high ticket price, listen up. Okay, if you've been dabbling with creating a YouTube channel with the intention of getting your lead generation, getting your organic leads and sales calls to your funnels, right, and your calendars, there's a reason why your efforts to create a faceless YouTube channel to generate high ticket sales isn't working. This video is going to be super important for you, and we're going to talk about how to course correct, right? So first off, just talking about the faceless YouTube channel. And I want to bring this up. It's super important because I've been on my sales calls with potential clients where they come to me with a faceless channel and they ask like, okay, I give them tips on like why they haven't made sales, and it's because you have a faceless channel. All right. If you are wanting to sell, if you have a brand company and you're wanting to sell a high ticket service or offer a coaching program behind it, a faceless channel is not going to generate you leads and sales for that high ticket offer. There was one person who came to me, and I'm not like, shaming or blaming anyone's process. Like we're all entrepreneurs here. We all make mistakes in the process, but here's what happened. This potential client came to me with a completely faceless YouTube channel where they were doing the not traditional, but it's now kind of like old school way of creating content where you put it into a program like InVideo or something that collects a bunch of stock footage for you and puts together listicle style videos and has an AI voice narrating. Like, that's just never going to sell. And this particular company, right, they had been trying to get their YouTube channel to generate leads and sell for 2 years, and they've literally had 0 sales, 0 traction, 0 leads. And I'm like, well, I don't know what else to tell you besides your company. You have to get real creators on this YouTube channel, giving real value about what, the pain points in your market are, what people are trying to solve, or else you're going to continue to go down this loophole and have this problem. And they argued with me like, no, we don't want to do that. And we want things to be automated. And I'm like, okay, so we just kind of ended the call there. But I want to bring this up because the main reasons why a faceless won't work when you're trying to get high ticket sales for your programs and services is because that content is not trustworthy for somebody to go in and purchase from someone. Like, you're not a human. This content, they're not humans. So it's nearly impossible to build a human connection, right? Because when we buy from someone, we buy in to their brand, we buy into their vision, we buy in because we're able to build a connection with them. And YouTube is the ultimate way. Video is the ultimate way. It's the second best thing to shaking somebody's hand in person. All right. All the channels that I've ever subscribed to in my YouTube life or whatever, since I've been consuming content, and especially since I've been creating content on this platform, are human channels. Like, I've never in my life subscribed to a faceless channel. Like, maybe you have, and if you have, like, that's fine. But what I'm saying with that is, like, I don't buy into the narrative that somebody can build a relationship if they're watching a weird, random, informational video where it's like they know on the back end, it's like, well, who is the face behind this, right? Who is the face behind this? That's why these channels, they don't have communities. That's why with these faceless channels, the only way really that they're monetizing is with Google AdSense and super low ticket affiliate products, right? Because I'll give it to faceless channels. Like, you can monetize a faceless channel, obviously, with Google AdSense and with selling low ticket items. So let's say you have a faceless YouTube channel on baby products or, I don't know, gadgets, like something. Think of a topic in e-commerce. Sure. Typically, if you put together a video like top 10 best strollers of 2020, whatever, and you have B-roll and automation and that type of thing with strollers, then you put the links in the description, that works. Because no one really, cares as far like the viewer, the consumer and the viewer doesn't really care about the face behind it. They just want a good review of the product. However, I will say versus a mom or a father that's doing YouTube videos on baby product reviews, they will for sure always beat out an affiliate sale over a faceless channel. So there's that. And that's the thing that frustrates me about these companies who are charging $20K, $40K, even some $60K to build somebody a faceless YouTube automation channel that it takes 2 hours a week to run, and it's going to bring you passive income. It's annoying because first of all, they build out these channels for people that have no idea how to run YouTube. They have no idea the ecosystem, nothing. They don't know anything about algorithm, SEO, the best practices checklist, and what makes videos go viral. They don't know about thumbnails and titles, and all of these things are really important to keeping the success of a channel going, whether you are an automation channel or a personal branded channel, especially a personal branded channel, right? The other misconception is that for these, coaches and agency owners and people I've talked to where they're like, oh, well, I can automate the content creation. Really, you can't if you don't understand YouTube. First off, automating the process behind faceless, in my opinion, is way more complicated than personal brand. Because one, here's the thing, you need an editor. You don't not only need an editor to edit videos, but you need somebody that might be the editor, that might be somebody different. You need somebody to be the mastermind and the brains to gather, copyright free content, create AI content that is going to convert, that is actually going to hold an audience's attention. So that's, in my opinion, 2 members of the team that you need. Then you're going to need a channel manager to optimize the video. Then you're going to need somebody to script these videos, somebody to create titles and thumbnails. To me, that sounds like at least 4 to 5 people on a team to operate a YouTube automation channel where the owner of that channel or, the person, they're like, I don't even know how to teach you, right? I don't have the background to know how to teach. So it's like this weird cycle that it's like, I don't know long-term how that works. Instead, you guys know where I'm going with this. It's like, you have to create a personal branded channel and just be able to just get over your fear of rejection, your fear of haters, whatever it is, and step into your power and get in front of the camera. Like, it's so much easier because one, you only need a 2-person team to take over everything behind the scenes. So you need an editor, you need a channel manager. These people are going to be your people who are going to help you along the way, come up with creative scripts, intros. When you have a writer's block, creator's block, I call it, when you're like, I'm not sure what to film, you can lean on this team to be like, hey guys, I need ideas, could you help me? And so your cost of a team to operate the channel go down. Once you get your systems in place, your content creation systems, your workflow, your project management board in place so that you can see all of your video projects in one centralized place, and you have your processes and your systems down, this is what's going to truly allow you to scale the efforts of this YouTube channel. Right now, I am currently doing a 30-day content blitz. This is video 18 that I'm filming. So I'm posting 30 videos in 30 days on this YouTube channel. And that would not be possible if it weren't for the content creation systems that we've created over the years, right? We have been creating these content creation systems where it's in Asana. Actually, Asana is a free web-based tool that allows us all as a team to know which videos are in idea phase, which ones are being scripted, edited, in review, etc. And this content blitz would definitely not be possible if it weren't for that. And so the other thing, just kind of ranting and going back to the topic of why you need to just hurry up and build this personal branded channel, is because, one, you're going to get real bookings of sales calls on this calendar because people are finally going to be like, oh, you are the face of this channel. Great. But the other reason is like, hey, you'll never get PR opportunities, podcast opportunities, speaking opportunities if you're trying to hide behind an automated faceless YouTube channel. Because, I mean, you can't, for obvious reasons, like no one wants to invite someone on to their podcast, which they don't have a personal brand built up. And so that's the other thing. It's like, don't shoot yourself in the foot from getting other opportunities, speaking opportunities, as I mentioned, brand deals, sponsorships, and all of that. And so that's the other thing that I wanted to mention is like, you're closing all these opportunities that should be coming your way by trying to hide behind an AI automated YouTube channel. Hopefully this is all making sense. When you are the director of, you know, your content, like the creative content behind the channel, like this, everything goes up. Like you're able to have control of creativity in your intros. You're able to now have control of the calls to actions that you say in these videos, okay? You're able to, you know, come up with the outros and how you take a person through an experience, right? And that automatically is going to start generating you know, quality leads to your high ticket offers. That's going to have, you're going to be able to talk about your program, talk about your services, handle objections, and really pre-sell and gain that authority once you step in front of the camera and take control of what you're doing, okay? This is all, I mean, all of this as well is establishing a very high level skill, which is public speaking and being able to speak in front of an audience and confidently, right, from the fly, give advice on what it is you do, your expertise, your niche. And so this is developing a skill. It's like, you know, muscle memory with any sport that you're playing. You do reps over and over and over. Like these are going to make you a much better sales closer when you're talking to someone on the phone, okay? Because you know your craft, you know your subject so well. So all that to be said, like, I hope you're finding this very helpful. Like if you've been dabbling with a faceless channel before, and here, let me explain another example. There was a person who I had a strategy call with, and they were a filmmaker, right? And they had amazing films generated by AI, right? And this person behind the camera, or this person that was creating this channel, they're like, I've been filmmaking since high school, really since middle school, and I love it, and this, and that. I'm like, why don't you talk about that on your channel? Like, get in front of the camera and teach filmmaking. There's a huge niche and audience out there for people that are craving your tips and how you mastermind this and put this together. And that is a coaching offer in itself. And so, anyways, I hope that's valuable. If, by the way, you're growing your YouTube channel and you're having trouble getting growth and momentum and, you know, really decreasing the burnout and feeling overwhelmed by content creation, definitely download my Subscribers to Sales Blueprint. You can download it right here or the first link in the description. It goes over the systems, everything you need to know to really catapult your next level of growth and revenue to the milestone you're trying to hit without the burnout. So check that out. It's a free resource. And there's once you join my list, there's several goodies to come up in the following days. So, but yeah, I hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. So anyways, if this video was helpful, you'll definitely want to check out the video that's coming up next. All you got to do is click right here, and I will see you on that next video. Take care.